Are you tired of overpriced groceries and limited options at the supermarket? Because I know I am. Well, try Misfit Marketplace, where every box is packed with delicious organic produce at up to 40% off retail prices. That's right. You get your fresh fruits to colorful veggies. Misfit Marketplace delivers quality ingredients straight to your door. Visit misfitmarket.com and use code POD20, that is POD20, to get 20% off your first order, and tell them that Dr. T sent you. Eat well, save money, and join the Misfit movement today. Time for our fast break mini episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this podcast. And don't forget to tell someone to tell somebody else to join A Win is a Win. And listen, thank you so much for listening. I see the new subscribers. That is awesome. Don't forget, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It's a little bit of a relationship, a little bit of a commitment. But hey, you know what? I'm not asking for a dime to subscribe. And while you're at it, go ahead and hit that notification bell so you know when a new episode drops. There's been, excuse me, a lot of conversation in the past few weeks around a certain word, and it is synonymous to the draft, Bronny, and his father. What am I talking about? I'm talking about nepotism. Okay, and I've heard the word thrown around. I've heard it used incorrectly. I've heard it used in association with things that it is unrelated to the topic. So on this episode today, I want to break down nepotism in the sports world. Obviously, it applies to any realm of jobs, sports, you name it. Specifically, we are going to talk about how it is relatable in sports. So what we're going to do today is break down the X's and O's beyond the scoreboard. Now, I want to dive into the basics and build it up. It's like how do I want to say this? It's like a phenomenon. It isn't just a flicker on the radar. It's a blazing torch that has illuminated and sometimes scorched the path for a lot of athletes. Now, imagine a world of sports as a grand, sprawling orchard. Now, each tree represents a family, and the fruits are the budding athletes. Ideally, every fruit should have an equal chance to bask in the sun and grow. But in reality, some fruits hang lower within arm's reach simply because of the branches they're attached to. This, my friends, all my listeners, all my subs, is the essence of nepotism, a family affair on the field. Now, let's jump into this. With a heavyweight name in football, the Manning dynasty. Yep. Archie Manning is a formidable quarterback, a formidable quarterback in his day, paved the way for his sons. Who are they? If you got to ask, I don't know. Peyton and Eli, okay? Just for those who felt like they were confused. Their dad was Archie Manning. Moving along. Both brothers not only entered the NFL, but also carved out Hall of Fame careers, combining for 4 Super Bowl titles. Yep. The Manning name opened doors, but talent and hard work ultimately kept them inside. Yet, one has to wonder, would Peyton and Eli have had the same opportunities if they weren't born into a football family? Basketball offers another striking example. The Curry family is a shooting star in the NBA galaxy. Yep. Dell Curry was a respected sharpshooter, but it's his sons, Steph and Seth, who have taken the game to new heights. Now, Steph Curry revolutionized basketball with his unparalleled shooting skills, transforming the very fabric of the game. But before Steph drained those record-breaking three-pointers, his father's legacy provided a platform, an advantage not afforded to every aspiring athlete. Nepotism, however, is not without controversies. Now, let's go over here. Take Major League Baseball's Griffey duo, Ken Griffey Sr. and Jr. When Jr. joined his father in the Seattle Mariners, it was more than a feel-good story of sorts. It was a narrative laced with scrutiny. Critics questioned if Jr.'s path was made smoother by his father's influence. Yet, Ken Griffey Jr. silenced the doubters with a career that earned him a spot in the Hall of Fame, proving that while nepotism might open the door, it doesn't dictate success. However, on the flip side, nepotism can sometimes overshadow genuine talent. Consider the case of Austin Rivers in the NBA. Yep, the son of the renowned coach Doc Rivers. Austin has faced the double-edged sword of privilege and pressure. Critics have often questioned if his opportunities were a product of his last name rather than his skills. While Austin has shown flashes of brilliance, his career has been a roller coaster, serving as a reminder that familial ties can be both a gift and a burden. Let's not forget, over in the world of motorsports, where Schumacher name reigns supreme. Yep, Michael Schumacher's legendary Formula One career set an almost unreachable bar. His son, Mick Schumacher, now races under the weight of his father's legacy. Now, while Mick has shown promise, the shadow cast by his father's 7 world titles is long and daunting. This highlights another facet of nepotism, the immense pressure to live up to your family's name. Statistically speaking, the prevalence of family ties in sports is significant. A study conducted by the National Bureau of Economic Research found that sons of professional athletes are over 800 times more likely to become professional athletes themselves compared to the general population. This isn't just about genetics. It's about the access to resources, training, and networks that come along with a family legacy. Basically, what I'm trying to say, nepotism in sports is a double-edged sword, a complex interplay of privilege and pressure. It can provide a head start, but it doesn't guarantee the victory. An orchard of sports is vast, with countless branches and even more fruits. Some will naturally fall closer to the tree, but ultimately, it's the strength, resilience, and talent of the athlete that determines their ripeness and readiness for greatness.